Hello, afternoon class. Happy Tuesday. Are you ready to finish reading the book, A House for Hermit Crab? Now, yesterday when we stopped, Hermit Crab had 4 friends on his shell. He had a sea star or starfish, a snail, a sea anemone, and some coral. In July, Hermit Crab came upon several sea urchins. They had sharp, prickly needles. "How fierce you look," said Hermit Crab. "Would one of you be willing to protect my house?" "I would," said a spiky sea urchin. Gratefully, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it near his shell. Now, if you were somebody that was scary to Hermit Crab, would you come near him if he had this guy protecting him? Probably not. See how prickly and pointy he is? In August, Hermit Crab and his friends wandered into a forest of seaweed. Do you see this? Seaweed is a plant that grows in the ocean. "It's so dark here," thought Hermit Crab. "How dim it is," said sea anemone. "How gloomy it is," said starfish. "How murky it is," said coral. "I can't see," said the snail. "It's like a nightmare," said the sea urchin. Did you hear all those different words that these friends are using to describe the dark seaweed? I heard dark, dim, murky, gloomy, like a nightmare. They're all talking about the same thing, but they're using different description words. In September, Hermit Crab spotted a school of lanternfish. "How bright you are," said Hermit Crab. "Would one of you be willing to light up our house?" "I would," replied one of the lanternfish, and it swam over near the shell. Friends, do you remember when we talked about insects and we talked about lightning bugs or fireflies? How part of their body glows? Same thing for the lanternfish. He lives down at the bottom of the ocean where the sunshine can't get to. It's very dark. So he has part of his body that lights up. Cool. In October, Hermit Crab approached a pile of smooth pebbles. Pebbles are little rocks. "How sturdy you are," said Hermit Crab. "Would you mind if I rearranged you?" "Not at all," answered the pebbles. Hermit Crab picked them up one by one with his claw and built a wall around his shell. "Now my house is perfect," cheered Hermit Crab. Wow, so many things he's added to his shell or added near his shell. In November, Hermit Crab felt that his shell seemed a little bit too small. Little by little over the year, Hermit Crab had grown. Soon he would have to find a new, bigger home, but he had come to love his friends, the sea anemone, the starfish, the coral, the sea urchin, the snail, the lanternfish, and even the smooth pebbles. "They have been so good to me," thought Hermit Crab. "They are like a family. How can I ever leave them?" Aww. In December, a smaller hermit crab passed by. Do you see the new hermit crab? "I have outgrown my shell," she said. She, that means it's a girl. "Would you know of a place for me?" "I have outgrown my house too," answered Hermit Crab. "I must move on. You are welcome to live here, but you must promise to be good to my friends." "I promise," said the little crab. The following January, Hermit Crab stepped out of his shell and let the little crab move in. "Couldn't stay in that shell forever," said Hermit Crab as he waved goodbye. The ocean floor looked wider than he had remembered, but Hermit Crab was not afraid. Soon he spied the perfect house, a big empty shell. It looked, well, a little plain. Sponges, he thought. Barnacles, clownfish, sand dollars, electric eels. Oh, there are so many possibilities. I can't wait to get started. So he's excited, friends. He wants to decorate his new house with some different ocean friends. That's the end of the book, A House for Hermit Crab. Come back a little bit later, and we're going to talk about a letter and its sound, and we're going to do some subtraction with some sea stars. See you then.